What's happening with workplace design right now is the globalization of work that is happening. So people are in teams, say in Toronto, and they report to somebody in Hong Kong. So therefore, adjacencies start to change. And they're no longer as critical of an issue. As a result of that, and as a result of technology being a key driver in any space, and allowing people to work anywhere, anytime, what's happening is it's changing how real estate starts to look at amount of space for each person. And do they start to analyze a dedicated versus non-dedicated work strategy? So does that mean that every single person needs to have a footprint of whatever square foot on the floor plate, or can then companies start to look at densifying workplace? And what that means is then obviously that impacts their capital plan, and it impacts how much space potentially they need. So huge cost savings implication potentially. But the fallout of that is how do you balance people wanting to be attached to where they work, and how do you also balance wanting people to engage in the workplace so that you can have that humanity of what you do. The other thing is the whole boomer, Gen X, Gen Y, we've got 4 generations in the workforce right now. Apparently, right now we're at about 50-55% boomers and about 25% Gen Y. And the stats are somewhere around 10,000 people retiring per week. So what's going to happen over the next 5 to 10 years is we're going to have a flip between Gen Y and boomers. So the impact on workplace design is then how do you get the knowledge out of the boomer generation? How do you disseminate that and transfer that knowledge in a workplace in a 3D form to allow the Gen Ys and Gen Xers to start to glean that level of information before they leave the building?